A beautiful sunny Thursday afternoon here in the Pacific Northwest. This is another Unsafe at Any Speed live stream where I'm just driving and chatting, hoping that today will be the day when I see one or more of those legendary driving pigs who are pulling people over and putting them in torture cuffs and taking them to the pig dungeon. At least that's what everybody's favorite genius, most powerful force in the universe, who has also been touched by God or fingered by God, Jose Maria Toledo de Castro, likes to talk about. And in fact, I wasn't really going to do this, except as I was getting ready to hit the road, I noticed that Merb 31st Street, or Merb Beast, however that's pronounced, an attorney that does comments or commentary on morons in court and other legal type topics. He did some coverage of Mr. De Castro's. Oh, really? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, anyhow, I'm reacting to some idiot that insisted on slowing down, so I was unable to get off the exit lane. Anyhow, Mr. De Castro, genius at law, has apparently, according to Merb, filed another of his now trademark cut and paste type lawsuits. And oh wait, whoops, here we go. And yeah, whoever came in, hello, I'm glad you're here, but I am I think that's Becca. I'm not gonna it's really small on the screen, and I'm not gonna take my eyes off the road long enough to figure out who it is. So hello, who's out there? I appreciate you stopping by. Anyhow, as I was saying, Toledo has filed another cut and paste lawsuit. And from what Merb was saying, it's even more pathetic than the previous ones. And I am starting to come around to the point of view that the insults I have tossed at Toledo, the armchair diagnoses that a couple of friends of mine that are well, they might not want me to refer them to as friends, so let's call them acquaintances. A couple of acquaintances of mine who are mental health practitioners, psychologists. They have done armchair diagnosis of him, and basically, he's a sociopath or might have some other mental disorders. I'm thinking that he really is sick. The man truly is sick, because he keeps doing the same thing over and over, and I guess expecting a different result. So, I've said this before, and something I really do believe, because I see it not quite every day, but almost every day. And just go through downtown Seattle and you will see it on full display too, on the streets. As a society, America has failed those with mental illness, mental disability. People who should be in hospitals, should be under some sort of supervision or structured living, that are not getting the support they need to get well or just to stay at a functioning level in society. And I am increasingly coming to the point of view that Toledo is one of those sick individuals. He functions to some degree. He, thanks to his egomania and basic sociopathic nature, he can drive himself forward and con enough money out of people to live off. But that is going to come to an end. He will run into that brick wall sooner or later here, because I don't see how doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result can work in the long term. So eventually he's gonna get that vexatious litigant label in Nevada, or Nevada, however it's pronounced. I think it's Nevada. Perhaps it'll come in Ohio first, but that'll be step one in cutting off some of the revenue stream that gullible people are providing him with. Collision in the HOV lane. Okay, well, I should be fine with that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe. So anyhow, that's basically all I had. I was just felt encouraged, or just felt that I wanted to pop on and maybe get lucky with the driving pigs. And I may have to end this stream before I get to my destination, because I may have to call and say that, yeah, I am sitting in traffic because apparently a HOV lane collision causes every lane to stop moving and have us just sit here. I guess that's going to be the worst thing when summer comes and there's not the clouds and the cold. It's going to be sitting in the car, stuck in traffic, on the freeway, in the hot sun, and getting baked. But I suppose you could always turn on the air conditioning and make some environmentalists cry out there, because I'm sure they feel it every time someone has air conditioning running in their car. It hurts them deep in their souls. Or maybe that's a fantasy like the driving pigs. Although I really hope the driving pigs are not a fantasy, because I have devoted way too much time and effort in looking for them and trying to oh my God, it's a school bus. Someone had a collision with a school bus. If there's driving pigs at this collision, please God, let there be driving pigs so I can film them and we can prove that Jose Maria de Castro is not the lunatic that I'm assuming that he is. Let's see, we have... No driving pigs yet. And it looks like it was one of those... well, I don't know. There was one of those... they've started doing these sort of public... door-to-door kind of... pick up and drop off services. It's like, I guess it's like Uber, but it's by the county, I think. I don't really know. Haven't been paying that much attention. One of those was sitting there behind the bus. So I don't know whether it's there to pick up the kids and take them to school or take them home or wherever they were going, or whether it's the one that hit the school bus. A little bit of county on county action there. On county action. I don't know. But the important thing was there were no car driving pigs at that site. So once again, a bust. But where there's light, there's hope. Oh, and speaking of hope and of Mr. DeCastro, if you go to his channel and watch one of his streams, you'll see that he's hawking his trifold over and over. At least he's dropped the indestructible nonsense off of it. Don't Don't pay for that if you're tempted to do so. Don't pay 25 or 35, whatever the heck he's charging these days for it. Don't. The material that his concept was inspired by, let's be generous, inspired by, is available for free in a number of places, including over at the Shades of Grey blog, including the community page of this YouTube channel. And it actually has advice that is not likely to get you put in torture cuffs and dragged off to the dungeon or hit with a interference charge. It is titled Film the Police. You can even get it from the Internet Archive if you go there. But yes, that has advice that is not likely to get you, if you feel the need to go out and film cops, it has advice that will not get you put in jail. And, low on gas. Oh yes, and the front end problems have returned for my car, even worse than they were. Now there's this really scary metal on metal grinding sound when I make tight turns. So I may play it safe tomorrow and just get a rental car when I have to drive up to Bellevue for the weekly meetings up there. Or maybe I'll live dangerously. I'll just drive in the... Bottom line is, it probably is time to get a new car. But we'll see what the mechanic has to say tomorrow afternoon. Anyhow, this is my exit. Still no car driving pigs. Somebody else came in and said hi. Hi, Virgo. Again, I won't be able to interact much with you guys because I'm driving and I don't want to take my eyes off the road for too long. Speaking of driving, how am I doing? Time-wise? Oh, I'm doing fine time-wise. See, when I'm trying to find the driving pigs, I also tend to kind of try to drive about 80 miles an hour. Maybe a little more. A, that's the speed moves on the freeways around here. And B, it's car driving pig bait. I'm really hoping that will get me. Because Lord knows, like all of Cholito's fans, I am hoping that he's not just some delusional maniac lost in the depths of psychosis, seeing pigs and dungeons and torture cuffs everywhere. And car driving pigs and dungeons and torture cuffs everywhere. But once again, it looks like it's going to be another bust, because I'm now in hobo-infested downtown Seattle, or sad, those who have sadly been failed by society and can't, are in the street due to mental health issues mixed in there. So that'll be it for this stream. Just as Carrie shows up. Hey, Carrie. I'm about to wrap it up. So yeah, if you're coming here at the end of the stream, thank you for dropping in. If you're coming later, thank you for watching. If you got this far, may the car driving pigs not torture and harass you. And yeah, if you like the stream, make sure you hit like. If you don't like it, push the dislike button. Leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm almost at the top secret location in which I work in downtown Seattle. So we're going to call this one for the books. And thank you again, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Maybe I'll pop on as I'm driving home tonight and see what else I can see. Oh yeah, and go over to Merbeast. Watch his Cholito update. yeah, since this is what inspired me to come on here, go watch him. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Or not. Well, maybe I won't turn it off. You get to hear the horrible grinding noise in my suspension. Or maybe not. Didn't do it. Interesting. All right. Have a good one, everybody.